Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. I apologize I've been away for several days. I have been really sick with a cold. It seems like it's going around and everyone has it. And I was fortunate to get it too. I was guided to do a love reading for Scorpio, for my beautiful Scorpios who I love dearly. And we're going to look at love, and this is for everyone. It doesn't matter if you're in a connection, if you have a crush on someone, if you're single and looking for love. This is for all love. So we're going to look at the energy of the person, what their energy is coming towards you, what their current energy is for you if you're with someone, what their thoughts and feelings are, what their intentions are, what the potential outcome can be, if we need to, any guidance or advice, and potential, help me Spirit, I can't think of the word all of a sudden, timing, if we need to. And I love my Scorpios, and we know all of you love to give me multiple storylines. So usually when I do this for Scorpios, I get multiple energies, and these are like 3-hour readings. So I'm going to try to streamline it and talk as fast as I can so it's not a 3-hour reading. But if it is, it is. Also, I'll let all of you know I have a membership. You can join the channel where I'm going to be doing additional readings. It's called The Path of Love, because we're all of the same vibration of love. And you can join. It's 99 cents. I want to make it affordable for everybody, so I selected the lowest price possible. That was the option that was available. So anyone is welcome to join there. There'll be additional readings for people on that one. There'll be additional live chats for people who join the community, and all are welcome, of course. It's 99 cents in US dollars. And if you can't afford to join, that's okay too. You have access to all of the readings on the YouTube channel. But I wanted something everybody can afford, because I don't think anybody should be denied access to anything. And that's what I've been guided to do. So let's take a look at what this person's energy is that's coming towards you, Scorpio, because when I was shuffling the cards, I was just excited. I was excited when I was shuffling your tarot deck, and I was excited when I was looking at, and of course, I'll put timing below. I always put timing signs for you. And I was excited when I was shuffling the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, which really mirrors tarot in a lot of ways. I'm not as familiar with these, so I like to refer to the guidebook if I need to. So let's look at their energy, shall we? So who's coming towards my lovely Scorpios? What is their current energy? Spirit, can we have 2 or 3 cards, please? Okay. Oh. Ooh, and I'm taking that too. So we have new beginnings, which is like the Fool card. It's like a new opportunity. The Emperor. And then we have accelerated motion, the number 8. I'm going to have to double check. This makes me think kind of like the 8 of Wands, but I'm going to double check really fast. So I'm going to pause while I check the guidebook, because I don't want to make you watch me. But that light, that yellow star right here, makes me think like you wished upon a star, like a shooting star, and it's coming for you. Like you had wished for something, and it's true, and it's finally here. New beginnings means you close something out. So you could be with somebody, and you've closed out a circle with it. You've closed a loop with this person. Like maybe you've been through something difficult and their energy is fresh now and they've healed something within themselves, or they recognize something, so they're ready for a new beginning with you. The Emperor means they might have a leadership role. They might be more in the assertive energy. Maybe they're the one who's been initiating things with you, or they know you've been having a hard time, Scorpio, so they keep taking the lead in the conversations with you and supporting you during a difficult time. Or they're like a business leader that if it's somebody you don't know, this person is it's also Aries energy, but it's, you know, the Empress is that receptive person who sits back and receives. This is the person who's the one who goes and gets. It's that assertive, more masculine energy. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, but I feel like this person who's coming towards you, I'm getting they're divinely guided towards you. I'm also getting the number 4, which they're very stable in who they are. They're confident. They know who they are. Again, that Aries energy, but it's the number 4. 4 is stability. I think that they know what they want in a relationship. They know what they're looking for. They're, you know how we talk about people are wishy-washy. Oh, I don't know if I want a relationship. I don't know what I'm looking for. This person knows exactly what they want, what they're looking for, what they need, and what their boundaries are. So they're not going to settle for anything less. They're very confident in who they are as a person. And the number 8 is abundance, which is funny because half of 8 is 4. So when I look at the numbers, I find them really interesting. And 8 plus 4 is 12, and that reduces to a 3, which would mean creation. That's something you manifested when I said you wished upon the star. So I wonder if this is somebody you've tried to manifest or want in your life. For those of you who are looking for new love, this is the kind of energy you've wanted and been looking for, and I'm hearing you've looked in all the wrong places. So I'm also getting if this is somebody you weren't expecting. So for some of you, I feel like this is somebody who's coming back around and it wasn't who you expected. Like you thought it was going to be somebody different. Like you were hoping it was going to be like one person, but it ends up showing up to be somebody else. You're like, whoa, wasn't expecting you. For others of you, I'm getting, I didn't know that we could save our marriage and we could heal through all of this, and we're in such a great place. Oh, I didn't clarify. This is for any kind of Scorpio. It doesn't matter if you're a Scorpio sun, moon, rising, any kind of Scorpio placement you may have. And I could also be talking to your cross watcher too. I forgot to say that. So I'm going to pause really fast, but these are just things I'm quickly getting off of this person. Yeah, this person also likes to travel too. So they're not the Fool in terms of like the Fool in tarot, like, oh, let me just take a leap of faith. They've closed out some, it's almost like that world card. They closed out some kind of loop. I feel like they like to travel. They want to see new places. They're really confident in who they are. They're intuitive also. They're savvy. They're very a savvy person. Let me check out this 8 and I'll keep going, but I'm getting so much information. And remember, use your discernment and take it as necessary because I'm picking up on lots of energies at once. So, and it's not going to be all of this for all of you. I think all these certain things will apply for some of you and certain things won't apply for all of you Scorpios, because we know you're all really deep people and all of you have different needs too with what you need with a person. I'm just getting a lot of information for a lot of you. I feel like for some of you, this person's from a foreign land as well, because I'm seeing the world card and I'm seeing pyramids. And I'm seeing somebody who's dressed like from like the Roman Empire. So I feel like for some of you, they're from a foreign country, or you may be from a foreign country. but you're not, I feel like for a lot of you, you're not from the same original countries. I feel like some of you too, like they may be, you may resonate with like the concept of star seeds, or they may resonate from the concept of star seeds, and it's just, but like the other person is always been like earth bound. They've always been like an earth person, meaning like you might be Palladian or Acterian, or they may be Palladian or Acterian, but you've always been a person of earth. Only take that if it resonates, but there's some kind of variation in your two energies. But these, like, there's divine circles each time. So you two have completed cycles together. You've completed lifetimes together. You're divinely guided to each other. Okay, let me pause this. I keep saying that, but let me do that really fast. Okay, so this card I just looked up, and it's really funny. I have never seen this card other than, like, when I had to touch them all to put my energy in it. And I just pulled to see what it says in the oracle deck, and it says this is exactly what you've manifested. So I feel like this person definitely manifested you, and you may have been manifesting this type of love or this kind of person as well. But it says get ready, because it actually represents like light, swift, quick movement, kind of like that Eight of Wands and the Chariot. It's moving really quickly, because it's without delay. Like, luck's on your side, embrace enthusiasm, embrace all things. Oh wow, it's like the light is like sparkling when I'm looking at it. So it's like all the conditions are right. Like the stars are aligning in your favor. So this is gonna move quickly. I feel, especially for those of you who are already in a connection, something's happened. This person is closed out some kind of big karmic life lesson within their soul that they had to heal, some kind of fear they may have carried around. Yeah, I'm getting there was something they had to heal something so they could step into their power, because they had to really identify with who they were authentically, and that's the Emperor. They really had to do that so they could move in your direction. And now that they understand who they are and they've healed, and now they're in their power, they know who they are, and they're confident and they're assured. And Aries is that, you know, first house, the I am. They know who they are, and they're confident and they're assured. And again, they're the yellow, they're divinely guided. And that 4 makes me, and the 4 is the 4th house, which is home. Again, it keeps making me think of 4, stability, 4 of Wands. It's not just stability with finances and work, but it makes me think of stability within the home. They want a stable home. They want a partner. The Emperor wants, this person wants their partner, their life partner. If it's marriage or a life partner, that's what they want. And they either want to heal something with you, or maybe you guys have been at a distance with this new beginning. Maybe you haven't been communicating as much as you used to. Maybe you're separated right now. Maybe you haven't been in communication. Maybe you've been together, but it's just kind of been I keep getting it's been a rocky time. Because this person's energy, they had to fix something in themselves. They had to get into alignment with themselves and their path. They know their path. Both of you were manifesting, but this person had to understand. They had to clear something, and now they're ready. They're ready for whatever comes their way. And it's you, Scorpio. You're coming right for them. Or they're coming right for you. That's what their energy is. It's exactly what their energy is. It's funny, too, how the numbers can line up to be manifestation and all that. Yeah, and I feel like some of you are at a distance from each other and have to travel to each other. I feel like some of you, again, are from different countries. Some of you, this is going to be a new love. Some of you don't even know each other yet. So this is definitely, I'm getting it all. So this is definitely a no contact situation. This is definitely people who are married. This is definitely people who are in relationships. And this is definitely people who are single and looking for love. So thank you, Scorpio. I love my Scorpios. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can tell from this energy that it's all of it. But this person is going to be a very serious, authentic, real person. The one you're like, why can't people just be honest and real? And because that's what you want. That's what Scorpio always wants. They want that really authentic, real person. And that's exactly who this is. And it's because they finally know who they are. So they can show up authentically and be real and truthful with you. And that's what you respect more than anything. And I'm hearing they're coming in hot and fast. It's like they're showing me Halley's Comet, you know, like a big fireball. And this, it looks like a fireball in the sky when we see those comets. That's what they're showing me. They're showing me this big fireball flying right in front of my face. So they're coming in hot and fast. Maybe this relationship is healing quickly, much faster than either of you expected. Maybe this person is contacting you quickly out of the blue. I don't know. I think the tarot cards are going to tell us something. So, oh, there you are, Scorpio, at the bottom of the deck. You never fail to show up. So, yeah, this person has definitely gone through some kind of major transformation within themselves, energetically. They feel empowered. They really feel they can be themselves, and they're in that energy of take it or leave it, Scorpio. I'm okay either way. And you're going to actually find that really attractive about this person. No matter what your situation is, that's going to make you find this person attractive. Because you don't like wishy-washy. That's what I'm feeling. And that's what I'm hearing. So let's get what this person's feelings are towards my dear Scorpios. Spirit, oh, can you give us some cards on what? Let me put these over here. How does this person feel towards Scorpio? And we'll take one more. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands. A lot of communication is going to happen between you and this person. And I definitely get some of you are at a distance also. And I also feel some of you are going to be doing public speaking with someone. Or this person may do public speaking. Actually, you're the one I feel, Scorpio, who maybe do some public speaking. And they may admire that about you, but I feel like it's a really, really small group of you. But I'm getting a lot of communication back and forth, especially for those of you who haven't been in communication. It's going to pick back up, and you guys are both going to be so happy because I'm happy. I'm feeling happy looking at this. I'm also getting a sense of traveling, like you're wanting to take trips. I feel like some of you have been separated for like over 8 months. Could be 8 weeks. But I definitely feel like some of you have been in no contact or not, or separated for a while. And then for those of you who are married or in a serious relationship, it's like the communication was rocky, and you're so excited because it's back to smooth, peace, flow. It's just easy. And you guys are laughing again and talking again. And I get, oh, look at that. Right underneath that is the Ace of Cups. I'm also getting that and the Four Wands. Yeah. I'm getting for some of you too that if you were like dating this person, maybe there was like kind of a lull in the communication and it's going to pick back up. And some of you, I still feel like there's like some kind of physical distance. But take that only as it resonates, because I don't think that's all of you. So this is how they feel towards you. I think I'm getting several messages off the Three of Swords. Some of them feel that they really hurt you. Some of them feel they broke your heart, because I feel like some of you are separated, like going through a divorce, or you're currently separated. So they feel like they've really, yeah, I mean, they literally stabbed you in the heart 3 times over with knives. So they really feel like they've hurt you. I mean, they have. For others of you, I'm getting, they feel this is the last thing they'd ever want to do to you. They don't ever want to hurt you, Scorpio. So you need to take it as it resonates, especially if you've never even met this person. They'll be really, or if it's a newer connection, this is the one person I don't want to hurt. I would do anything not to want to hurt Scorpio. So it's going to vary for you. You have to take it as it applies to your connection. With the Four of Cups, I'm getting different messages as well. They don't want anyone but you, Scorpio. So I feel like for those of you who are like in no contact, or separated, or there's someone like trying to say, hey, what do you think? I'm available. You know, they keep trying to get their attention. Like this is literally like the divine, like, hey, look, I've got a great cup for you. And like, no, I don't want it. I feel like for some of you, they're like, it just feels like they don't want anyone but you, Scorpio. If your connection's great, then that's telling me that the way they feel is, I only want Scorpio. No one else interests me. For those of you who haven't met this person yet and this person's coming towards you, you're going to have a really strong connection where this person doesn't want to ever hurt you. And they know that they're only going to want Scorpio. Even if you're newly dating, this is how they're going to feel almost instantly. Because they're going to be very attracted to you. And they're still very attracted to you despite what you think. You might not even be talking. You might be separated. They're gonna have a lot of attraction to you. And I see a church in the background. So for some of you, they knew, I'm hearing the first date. For those of you who are not married, they already knew they wanted to marry you. So I feel like that's for those of you who are dating or are in serious relationships or have not met this person yet, because I see a river here too, which is a lot of emotion going to the church. So I feel like there was instant attraction, and the way the leaves are falling off of this, that makes me think the heart chakra, and the sun behind it is illuminating it, and the sun is the happiest card in the deck. And that is, the sun rules Leo, and Leo rules the heart. And the sun, and Leo rules the 5th house, and the 5th house is when you're first like dating, your first initial attraction to someone, and that desire. So it just feels like they just instantly knew with you, Scorpio. They didn't want anyone else, and they would never want to hurt your heart. And they knew you were the one. And then this is how they feel about you. And if you haven't met this person yet, this is how they're gonna feel about you. And they have total clarity over the situation, Scorpio. And they're being divinely guided with all this white light. So they're spiritually enlightened like you are. You're both a vibrational match. They have total clarity over the current situation of whatever your situation is. No contact, you're separated, you're in a serious relationship, you're dating. They know what they want with you. And they don't want to make any mistakes with it. And they use their words with integrity when they speak with you. I'm hearing you're their king or queen, Scorpio, with this crown being over the sword. It's like they're always going to hand you the truth, no matter how it may sound, because they have clarity over the situation, because they view you as their divine counterpart. Like, we're the emperor here. It's like, well, then you're my queen, you're my empress, so I would always treat you that way. I'm not gonna hold back this truth from you. I clearly see you for who you are. I see you. They see your soul, Scorpio, is what I'm hearing. So that's why they never would hurt you, and they don't want anyone else. So they already see. I'm hearing love and marriage. Isn't that Frank Sinatra who sang that song originally? Come together like, it's like, what is it? Love and marriage go together. I don't know. I think Frank Sinatra sang that. That's a really old song. But it's something like that. And that's what I'm hearing. So that's how they see it all clearly now. For some of you, it's like the clouds have cleared and they see the whole situation for what it really is or really was, and they get it. For some of you, that's for some of you, I think, are in no contact and or are separated. For those of you who are in a serious relationship, they know what they want and they're playing the long game because they want to be with you. They want to be married to you or a life partner with you. They want a life with you. For those of you who haven't met this person, they're going to see you instantly. It's like they see your soul. They're highly intuitive, Scorpio. You're a very intuitive sign, but it's like they match you or they supersede your intuitiveness. So they see right to your soul. They see you completely. That's why they treat you with such integrity, because they want to be with you. And they see what all the potential could be. They see all the potential paths that you could have together, and they don't want to sidestep and put you on the wrong timeline together. Yeah, it was almost, it's like, it was, I'm getting off this card too. It's instant for both of you, actually. On that first date, you both instantly know, but neither of you say anything. I feel like you don't say anything for a while, either of you. It's almost like we're just quiet about, this is who I want to be with. But they're very clear you're their choice. To them, I don't know if they've told you that, but they know. They intuitively know you're it. And they're not going to mess it up for anything. For those of you who are in no contact or are separated, they're trying to figure out, how in the world do I get Scorpio back? Because when a Scorpio leaves, it's very hard to get him back. So that's what they're dealing. That's what they're trying to figure out. For those of you who are no contact or separated, they're like, I have no idea what to do now. I'm in a mess. For those of you who are just in dating or in relationships or haven't met this person yet, they're never going to cause this situation. They're going to do everything to avoid this because they already know exactly what they want, and it's you. I wonder, let's see how you'll recognize this person. Let me pause them. Okay, so how will Scorpio recognize who I'm talking about? I have... Okay, those are the cards. Thank you, Spirit. As I say, can I have just a couple cards? 3. Okay, so I got 3 cards. I have the Moon, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. So this person, I feel you're going to recognize this person because I feel like they're fearful almost of commitment or relationships, even though that's why. That was the cycle they had to close the loop on. They had to become truly open to a relationship. So if you already know them, Scorpio, you know that they had some kind of commitment issue or fear of commitment. But you're also going to recognize them because they illuminate you. This looks like yin and yang. So you just feel like you belong together. But they're showing me this as not so much the moon, but as the sun. So they light you up inside. It's like when it's like the moment you see them, I swear everything else disappears and it's just that person. It's like the sun. They feel like the sun to you. They make your heart melt. So even if you're trying to block off your heart, for those of you who are just like newly dating or single, and you're like, no, I'm really guarded, they literally just melt you like butter. That's how you'll recognize them. And then with the Queen of Pentacles, they really have an affinity towards animals, is what I'm getting. They're really stable in themselves. It's kind of like what we were getting off the Emperor energy. They know who they are. They're confident, but they got their own thing going on. You like them because they're independent. They got their own thing going on. So they're not this more clingy type. It's more what I would call that interdependence. Like, oh, well, yeah, it's nice being with you. I enjoy it. But I got my own thing too. So it's great if we get to do our own, if we do things separately or if we're together. But it is more fun when we're together. But you would admire their independence. And they're highly spiritual. I'm getting off the 8 of Pentacles. But they work really hard to understand you. Because you actually, this is for those of you to recognize this person. I feel like you are a little bit more closed off than this person actually is. This person's just, this is who I am. What we described what their energy was, right? I feel like some of you are, this person, okay, I'm getting different things. Scorpios, you always do this to me. Some of them are working hard on their money. Some of them have worked hard to pay down debts, is what I'm hearing. So they'll be really proud of things that they've achieved or obstacles and hurdles, especially being next to the Queen of Pentacles. They're really proud of some of these achievements that they've had to overcome on their own because it was hard. So you'll admire how hard they've worked in life to be able to overcome things or things that they've done. You'll just be like, I didn't know somebody could do all that in a lifetime, or achieve all that, or you've worked so hard to do so many things, and yet you still so freely give, is for some of you. For others of you, I'm getting, they're going to work really hard. They're also very spiritually enlightened, because I see like a guide here behind them. But they're going to work really, really hard to earn your trust, because they're going to show up with so much integrity and honesty, and they're willing to work with you. And slowly, I'm hearing, what is it? Steady and slow wins the race. Because you're in this, I'm cautious kind of thing. So I feel like that's for most of you, unless you're just like in a really healthy connection. I wouldn't watch tarot readings if I'm in a really healthy, loving connection, unless you are concerned about something. On love, that is. Yeah, I feel like they're going to work at your pace until they feel like they need to say something. So that's how you'll recognize this person. That's for you. So for all of you, it might be a little different. Like one of you, it's going to be like, I need my heart opened, or I need to feel like my heart's melted. Someone else is like, I need to go slower. I need someone to work at my pace with me. Someone, it's like, I need somebody with that more independent kind of vibe. So I feel like all of you might be different, but that's how you'll recognize who this person is. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. I keep getting, and then I'm being told you'll have clarity over who they are. Is what I'm getting off the Ace of Swords. You'll have clarity over who this person is. So let's look at what their intentions are towards you, Scorpio. I'm just going to move these cards to the side for now. And let's see. What are their intentions with Scorpio? What are their intentions with Scorpio, Spirit? What are their intentions with Scorpio? Okay. Huh. It's funny. Okay, so the first thing I'm being drawn to is the Fool. So for some of you, this person either wants a new start in love with you. I feel like that's for those of you who are in no contact or might be separated. Yeah, that's for those connections. I also get, this could be like, for those of you who haven't met this person yet, this person's ready for love. They're finally ready for love, and they're ready to meet somebody. They've, like what we got, because that was the first card out from their energy. So it's matching their energy. It's spirit confirming that's who this person is. It's matching their energy. They've completed and healed whatever they had to heal. So they're ready for moving forward. If you felt like you were like in some kind of stuck energy with them, because I feel like for some of you who are dating or in relationships, you have been in like a stuck energy, because you have the Eight of Swords here, and their intentions are to free you, is what I'm hearing. They want to get you out of this, and they've been trying really hard. Because remember, we saw the Eight of Wands early on at the bottom of the deck, and I said I feel like for some of you, this person just like keeps communicating with you, even if you're like not really responding that much. I feel like they just keep showing up like in a positive way, and they just keep trying to be optimistic with you, when usually that's not what people do. It's like they know you're having a hard time. I feel like they're more intuitive than you. So it's like they can read your energy. They're trying to help get you out of your head. And that's what their intentions are, is to help free you of this like negative self-talk or this anxiety that you're having or whatever the stress is that's going on. That's what their intentions are. They don't want that for you. They want you to feel happy and carefree and fun, the way you can be. This isn't going to apply to all of you, but they also don't want to be the person that makes you anxious and stressed out either. They don't ever want to do that to you. They want to fill your cups up with love and happiness, because you have the 9 of Cups here. So they want to bring in the world here something that you feel happy about. And I see a lot of blue, so I feel like you guys talk a lot, or you will talk a lot if you haven't met yet. You'll daydream together. I'm getting daydreaming. Like, oh, wouldn't it be fun if we did this? Wouldn't it be great if we did that? Oh, I'm so excited to do this. You'll just dream. Like, this person is a dreamer like you. And the purple makes me think of the crown chakra. So you're going to daydream a lot about them when they're not around. And you're going to all of a sudden go, wait, do I have feelings for this person? Because blue also means emotions and feelings. So they're going to catch you off guard by how you feel about them. Because they want to fill your cups up with love. They feel like you've been drained. And they want to replenish you. That's what their intentions are. I'm hearing, I think it's a song, Here Comes the Sun. Because they had the Queen of Wands and I'm seeing the sun. Their intentions are to be creative and fun and flirtatious and bring laughter and bring that out with you. Because I feel like some of you have stressful jobs. Some of you might be more lonely. Some of you might be more to yourselves. But they're very alluring, and they see that in you. And they see how magnetizing you two can be together. So that's what they want to do. They want to bring out more of your central side, because you have that Scorpio, of course. We know you do. And so they're really attracted to you, and their intentions are to free you of anything that you don't see in yourself. So they'll be very complimentary to you in what they find attractive about you, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally, and just who you are at your core. And their intentions are the 10 of Pentacles. They want to build something with you, like something really long lasting, a legacy, stability, home, everlasting love. Isn't there a song, Everlasting Love? I think it's by Stevie Wonder. I don't know why I get songs all the time. It's like they want to be grandparents with you. They want that marriage is really prominent, that partnership, that let's have a whole legacy for the whole family to have. Let's create this together. They want to be a partner, like not just a life partner or a spouse. They want to be a true partner with you, where your lives are truly integrated and you build something together. Because they believe in you, and they believe in you. They're going to believe in you. If you haven't met them, they're going to believe in what your vision is. And they're going to want to build something with you. Because I see grandchildren. I see buildings. I'm hearing coins falling and like hitting the ground. So I think you'll build something, or together you'll come up with a creative way to make money. So there's a lot of happiness. Ten of Pentacles is legacy, happiness, stable home, stable life. Again, the 4, stability financially and at home. But you'll be stable with each other. Like you both will feel really stable together in your connection. That's what their intentions are. That's what they want. Even if you haven't met them yet, that's just what this person is looking for. So if they meet you, this is what they want. No, they're not going to want that on like date 2, but this is what they're looking for in somebody. Okay, let's see what your potential outcome will be. What will their potential outcome be, Spirit? Any other cards? Okay, so, sorry, I've been getting over a cold, as I said, so I still have a little bit of the sniffles. So your potential outcome with this person is they want you to drop the burden, Scorpio. They don't want you to carry this on your own because you have the 10 of Wands. So it means you're carrying everything on your own. So I think they already energetically, either they already know this actually about you for those of you who are together. For those of you who are in no contact or separated, they know they just know intuitively you're carrying a burden. And for those of you who are newly dating, they already sense this burden you're carrying that might go beyond what you've told them, Scorpio. And for those of you who haven't met them yet, they're going to sense there's more to the story, but they're not going to pry. They're just going to know, I got to get them out. That's why their intentions are the 8 of Swords. They don't want to cause that. They want to free you of that. They want to free you of this. And that's how they do that, is with the 7 of Wands. Usually the 7 of Wands is putting up healthy boundaries. And I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to teach you how to put up healthy boundaries. For some of you, that's what you need, is healthy boundaries. And they're going to teach you how to do that. For others of you, I literally see them taking these 10 of Wands off of you. By, oh, well, I can help you with that. Or have you thought of trying this? Or have you tried this? Or just working with you is going to start taking some of those 10s of Wands from you. So some of it is them teaching you by what healthy boundaries are. And for some of you, it's them literally taking those wands off of you because you just are trying to carry the world on your shoulders and you can't. And so it's them helping lift that burden from you. And you have the Queen of Swords. This is what they want as an outcome. They again, like I said, they really want to be a true partner. Like what I saw in the 10 of Pentacles. They want to be a true partner with you. And that's what they're doing with the Queen of Swords. And this isn't harsh. It's their integrity, their truth, their honesty with you. And that's what you admire. And that's what's going on with the 10 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. And it's the intellect that you respect and admire in this person. Because I don't see her speaking harshly. She has this softness around her with all this white. It's coming from such a loving place, actually. It doesn't matter if it's male or female. I'm just talking as a woman on the card. It's like has all these interesting facets to her that you find intriguing with her intellect, but she's helping with the 10 of Wands. Because it's like, oh, well, if we tried it this way, it would take only an hour rather than 3 days. what do you think? Do you want to try it? Rather than saying, well, you know, that's ridiculous. You can do it in 1 hour instead of 3 days. It's going to be that kind of energy, which lists the burdens. I'm not saying you would do something like literally take 3 days when it would take an hour. I'm making that a very simplistic example. But I feel like they'll always speak honestly and with integrity with you. And if something's bothering them, they'll share that with you, which is one of the 10 of Wands you don't like. You don't like these mystery of, I have no idea what's going on. They'll tell you when they're upset about something in a kind way. Because you have the Sun as what they also want as the outcome. The happiest card in the deck. That's ultimate happiness. And she's facing the Sun. And that's the ultimate, that's so much happiness, joy, bliss, ecstasy. You can't get happier than the Sun. And I saw that in the Moon card. And how you'll recognize this person. You're going to melt when this person speaks. They will speak to your heart. Because they speak with authenticity, and you adore that about them. And the Sun is underneath the 7 of Wands. So they really do. Well, 1, they want to stake their claim with you. And 2, they are you love, yeah, you do love how they're teaching you healthy boundaries for some of you. For others of you, you light up because they're lifting burdens off of you you didn't even realize you were carrying. And they just naturally do it. You're going to fall in love with this person so fast and so easily that I think it almost scares you, Scorpio. Well, it does scare you, Scorpio. So you're going to pull back from this person. Yeah. Yeah, you are. You're going to pull back with the Hangman. So you can become the King of Pentacles. But you're gonna pull back, but not pull back completely where you're not talking to them at all. But you're gonna pull back to do like a 360 review of like, is this person truly real? Am I experiencing what I'm experiencing? Because it seems too good to be true, and it frightens you because it's so easy for you to fall in love with this person. Yeah, because you're holding back your feelings. You're guarding your heart, Scorpio. Don't do that. I have to pause the camera, and I will then look at potential guidance, and we can look at timing of when this person might show up or return to the scene for some of you. 1 second. Okay, so I reshuffled all the cards, combined them back together, and let's see what your potential guidance or advice is from Spirit. So let's find out. 1 second, let me pull the cards, and then we'll look at them together. Okay, so this is probably the most interesting guidance or advice I've ever received from Spirit, to be honest with you. So we have the Nine of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Eight of Cups. So I'm gonna need a minute with the cards. I think I already hear the message pretty loud and clear. I am hearing it actually really loud and clear. So I'm hearing, don't fight that feeling. I don't know why I keep getting like little lyrics from a song for you all, but it's don't fight it. Don't fight it, Scorpio. Is your potential guidance or advice? I'm hearing embrace it. See how he's embracing just the gold staff and he's walking away from the other 8? And he's cloaked in green. Heart chakra. So embrace the heart. Embrace what you want. Don't fight. You're not fighting anything. There's no battle. There's nothing you're fighting. There's no battle to be won. You don't need to look for a fight with this person because they don't want to fight with you. Just embrace the love you already have with the person, is what I'm hearing. Because what I'm getting is, if you don't do that, you're not listening to, part of it is your own maybe fears with commitment, your own fears with love, the way this person had to become more enlightened and more evolved to be able to meet you vibrationally or spiritually, or they had to deal with their own things. The way they became full circle, the Fool, to step into their power as the Emperor, to be their authentic selves, they had to face something within themselves to grow. They're saying you need to do this, because if you don't, this is like a real, authentic, genuine love that both of you have manifested each other or wanted or were trying to heal. And if you don't do this, you're gonna, this is really deep, you're gonna put yourself out in the cold with this person. Like and they're gonna walk away. So it's like, if you don't hold on to what's right in front of you, meaning if this person hasn't showed up yet, but it is the right person that shows up, and open up your heart and embrace it. Don't start fights that aren't necessary. Don't look for a fight when it's not there. Don't create fights that are not there. It's not necessary. You don't have to do those things. You're gonna end up with what you're afraid of, being left behind, being out in the cold, because they'll leave. Because they're at that point in their life where they know exactly what they want, and they don't. That's not what they're looking for. They want a peaceful, harmonious, loving relationship. And they'll walk away. And that's exactly what you don't want. And you'll be left like this, as the Hangman, evaluating the situation, going, well, what happened? What went wrong? What didn't I do? And maybe then this person came in to help you evolve, if that's what occurs. So for some of you, they might have come in to help you evolve, because maybe you're not ready for this kind of deep spiritual love that's being presented. But I feel like it's a very small group of you. I think this person wants to unburden those things that we saw earlier. They don't want to leave you, but they're not going to put up with a fight and unnecessary disagreements that don't need to be there, if that makes any sense. If it doesn't, leave a comment and I can try to clarify. Okay, let's look at timing about when this person will show up or a return, or when you might mend a disagreement if maybe you're in a relationship or committed to somebody and you guys are just kind of on rocky terms right now. So let's look at timing, because that's always fun. Okay, so we have 4 cards for timing, but I'm also getting, yeah, this person wants to marry you with the Hierophant. This person is definitely spiritually evolved with the Fool. They really are in that energy, especially since we saw that as part of their energy card. Sorry, I didn't mean to pull on the camera. Especially since we saw it as part of their energy. They really are in a new energy. If you already know them, they're definitely in a new energy. And if you haven't met them yet, this person is, I'm hearing for some of you, they're a fool in love already with you. And for some of you, they're ready for a new beginning. They're ready for this new start. They're really excited. If you haven't met them yet, for those of you, they are looking for love. For those of you, it was love at first sight. For both of you on each side. But this person's looking for a really serious, committed relationship that either leads to marriage or leads to a lifetime partnership. They're not looking for just something fun. And I feel like you guys have a soul purpose together. There's like some kind of serious mission, because the Hierophant can also mean life purpose. And I feel like you guys are also going to teach each other things, because it can also mean teaching. So like the way they're going to teach you how to unburden things, or about healthy boundaries, or how to help lift some of those 10s of wands off of you, you're going to teach them things that they don't know about themselves, or things that they can improve too. So you both are going to teach each other better things, and you're both going to improve each other's lives. But you have some kind of soul tie. I'm getting it from this red ribbon. It's like the thread of fate. You're truly tied to each other's hearts. It's like a really deep soul connection. So for timing, let's look at the 9 of Pentacles. That's just stuff I was additionally getting off the reading from those cards. The 9 of Pentacles, I'm getting, it has something to do with when grapes are ripe for picking for, I'm hearing vino. And I'm getting the Tuscan sun. Oh, wasn't there a movie like the Tuscan Sun? Or yeah, like I'm getting this is Tuscany, Italy, and they're like, I think there was a movie about like the Tuscan Sun or something like that. But it's when grapes are ripe to pick for wine in Italy, in Tuscany. I gotta Google that, hold on. Okay, well, I just knew it was a movie. I don't know much about Italian wine because I like wine from other regions. But Tuscany, the best time to harvest grapes in Tuscany is between late September to mid-October. So that's one timing card. Spirit is very unusual sometimes with me about how they give me timing, obviously. So now I'm looking at the King of Pentacles. And I'm trying to understand what they're telling me here. It's something to do with a banana leaf. Are these banana leaves, Spirit? What are these leaves? It has something to do with banana leaves. I gotta look up banana leaves. I don't know if banana leaves fall or if they're always on a tree or when they're in bloom. I don't know. I gotta look up banana leaves, but it has something to do with a banana leaf because they're all over his shroud. So I gotta pause. Sorry. So I was wrong. These are actually grape leaves on the King of Pentacles. Interesting, he was actually next to the Nine of Pentacles. And I see a castle in the back, so it makes me think of Europe. So I looked up when are grape leaves in bloom in Southern Europe, since I was getting the Tuscany vibe off the Nine of Pentacles. And they're in bloom between March and May. So it's now. So it's now either, I do feel 2024. Because we had 8, and that's abundance, and this is the year of abundance for 2024. It adds up to 8. And I remember I kept hearing hot and fast. So I feel like for all of you, it's going to be different, but it could be that that's when this person is, you might be meeting this new person. Maybe your relationship's been like you never broke up. You were dating or exclusive or in a serious relationship, but it's been kind of rocky, or one person just kind of like pulled away a little bit, but this other person stayed a little bit more consistent, knowing somebody was having a difficult time. That's what it feels like for that group. I don't feel like it's for the group that's been in no contact. I feel like the group in no contact was more the September to October. I don't feel like it's this one that's right now between March and May. But, you know, I don't know everything. This one feels more like people who are already together or looking to meet someone new. So we'll look at the Fool next. And this definitely feels like winter. This feels like winter time, even though, oh, yeah. Okay, so, because it's so dark, it feels winter to me. And, you know, so in the Southern Hemisphere, that would be now. I think you're going into fall first. But this feels like winter. This feels like December through like February. So 2024 into 2025. Because the Fool, I was like, oh, usually people say the Fool is Aries, but it can also be Aquarius because it's ruled by Uranus, and Uranus rules Aquarius. But it just, the Fool's usually painted much brighter and more vibrant, but it's painted so dark, and it feels like winter time. And with the red, it also makes me think of Valentine's Day. So it really has a winter vibe to it. So yeah, I would say sometime between December of 2024 through the end of, to like February 28th of 2025. So that could be for people who are in no contact, people who are separated, who are divorced, who are going through divorce and are maybe trying not to end their marriage and get back together. I feel like it's more those people. It could also be people who are single and wanting to meet someone. but I feel like it's more no contact, like you broke up with somebody and want to get back together. And what's the Hierophant, Spirit? There's something with his fingers. What is this? They're showing me a couple things. It's almost like a peace sign. They also show me two keys that cross over that look like a bumblebee. When are bees in season that make honey? I'm hearing a buzzing sound. For some of you, I'm hearing it's anytime you want. It's when you call it in. When you're in the right vibration, it's when you call it in. Because you have the power, is what I'm hearing for some of you. I feel like it's a smaller group who understand that. Like how to really do that. And then I'm getting... when you're really grounded and stable and are in flow. So that, again, that would be the vibration. When you really know how to feel your vibration, set your intent, and let your light shine. This person's gonna appear, or you're gonna repair whatever. But there's something else. I have to look at, I don't know when, because I'm hearing bees. So I don't know when bees make honey. I think it's sometime in the spring. But I honestly don't know, so I don't want to give you the wrong time. So I'm sorry, I'm pausing again. Okay, so off of this, I keep seeing a bee here and hearing bees. And so bees make the most honey during the spring because it's when they're collecting the most pollen. But they can also collect pollen in the fall too. So, and they store it all up all winter long because bees live on honey too. So I guess technically it could be year round, but because we harvest honey from the bee ears all year. But I'm getting that it's the spring mainly. So I guess that would be like March through May. But I'm getting, it can also be early fall. And again, I'm giving northern hemisphere time, so flip it if you're in the southern hemisphere for what works for you. It could also be early spring or early fall. So I'm getting like September through like the second week of October, which I think overlaps with some of the other dates with the Nine of Pentacles. But I get that this is this year. So I feel like a lot of you, it's this year. And then only some of you had it going into the winter. So I hope that helps, Scorpio. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or email me. And if you have any other kinds of readings, just make a suggestion. I'm happy to do it. And thank you again for subscribing to the Path of Love. It's only 99 cents to join the family. And you get additional readings. And you can also request readings that I'll do for that group. And you also get access to private chats just for that community. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.